Hey, heart seekers, welcome to the Heart's Hello Show, where we believe that our hearts are the foundation of our well being and happiness. I am your host, Keona Talana. In this episode, we will continue to dive into the word refine. Well, let me first stop and say welcome to each and every one of you all. For those of you who this is your first time listening, hey, I thank you all for clicking on this podcast. There were so many other shows that you all could have listened to, so many other episodes that you could have definitely tuned into, but you decided to click onto this one. And so for that, I appreciate you because your time is your most precious commodity. And so for you to spend a few minutes out of your day listening to me, I truly appreciate it. So back to what I was sharing, that we are in season 2, and each year I am given a word for what my next year is going to be. And so last year I dove into the word reveal, and this year is refine. And so when I heard the word refine, I'm like, ooh, that sounds hot. But what I'm realizing is that when you refine something, you take something that is already in its current state and you're just tweaking it. You're making it a tad bit better. You may be having to take out a few things, but ultimately it's there. It just needs a little bit of work. And so I have given you all an acronym for refine, and I will quickly recap. The R is renew your mind. E, embrace challenges. F, focus on progress. I, improve continuously. N, nurture your strengths. And E, elevate your purpose. And this particular week, we are going to nurture our strengths. I had the opportunity today, and I'm laughing because I'm thinking about myself playing this game. My sons play Call of Duty. And so I said, you know what? For me to be able to spend a little more time with them doing something that they enjoy doing, let me go ahead and buy this game and see what it's about. Y'all, can I just tell you that I was in here fussing at the TV, trying to figure out how to play this game. I'm shooting at people and I don't even know why I'm shooting at them. I'm throwing grenades. I don't even know how I'm throwing these grenades. But I say all of that to say that each and every one of us have strengths. And I can honestly say that that's not going to be one of mine. Yes, I may play it every now and then just because it's something that they enjoy doing, and that's an opportunity for me to spend some time with them doing what they do. But that's not going to be my strength. Some people's strength is gaming. That's not mine. And so as we dive into what our strengths are, I think that it's important for us to understand what exactly and how do we define our strength. See, sometimes we may be good at doing things just because we may have learned it along the way. You may have watched someone do it, and then you can repeat what you've seen them do. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that is going to be a strength. See, a strength is going to be something that you enjoy doing and can do in a sense of being able to close your eyes and do it. It's almost just like a second nature for you. It's one of those things where people will come up to you and say, "How did you do that?" And it's effortless for you. So as we are looking at our strengths, and I want you to focus in on that, most of the time people will begin to focus on their weaknesses instead. But what they don't realize is that their real growth lies in nurturing the strengths that they already have. So it is my goal and desire in this particular episode to ask you a simple question. What if leaning into your unique gifts is going to be the key to your true fulfillment? Today, I just want to be able to help you to rediscover what makes you so powerful, and not focusing on what you need to change or what you deem as a weakness. But if you can take that same energy, time, effort, and improve your strengths. See, the truth is that each and every one of us have a unique strength that can help us to excel. But too often, like I shared, that we begin to focus in on those weaknesses, thinking that we need to fix ourselves before we can move forward. See, identifying your strengths can be deeply revealing process because they help us to understand where we naturally excel and what brings us energy and satisfaction. So, what I would like to do is to differentiate between a true strength from something that you simply know how to do. Because I believe that when you understand the difference, then the questions that you begin to ask yourself, and as you are trying to figure out, is this a strength or is this just something that I know how to do, will indeed be helpful. So here are going to be some questions for you to identify your true strengths versus something that is just going to be a learned skill. The first one is, do I feel energized or drained after using this skill? See, strengths typically energize you, while learned skills you can feel drained, or it could be just a mundane routine. Number two, would I choose to use this skill even if I didn't have to? See, true strengths are things you would naturally want to do, even outside of work or an obligation. Number three, does this skill come easily and feel natural, or do I have to work hard to perform it well? Your strength is often going to feel effortless and enjoyable. So while a learned skill may require more focus or effort. Number four, do I receive genuine enjoyment or fulfillment when I use this skill? Your strength is going to bring you a sense of joy or satisfaction, whereas a skill may feel more like a task or obligation. Number five, do people regularly compliment me on this skill without me trying to showcase it? Your strength tends to shine naturally, and others notice them even if you're not actively showcasing them. Number six, when I face challenges or feel stressed, is this one of the skills I rely on? In difficult times, we often fall back on our natural strengths rather than a learned skill. Number seven, if I were to stop using this skill for a while, would I feel a loss or miss it? A true strength will feel integral to who we are, and not using them can feel like a loss. Number eight, do I feel confident and capable when using this skill, or do I feel uncertain? Your strength is going to be an area where you feel self assured, whereas a learned skill, you may bring more doubt or hesitation. Number nine, does using this skill align with my values and personal goals? A strength will often align with your deeper values and purpose, while a learned skill may not hold personal meaning. Number 10, could I see myself continuing to develop and enjoy the skill in the long term? If it's a strength, you're likely to enjoy honing in further, while learned skills might not hold the same long term appeal. So I'm hoping that those 10 questions give you the opportunity to really sit and figure out if this is going to be a strength or if this is going to be a skill. Like I share with you all today, me just hopping on the game to play around. Yes, if I continually play it, I will get good at it, but it's not something that I would just feel like, oh my gosh, I have to go and do this. See, getting up to be able to teach and to speak and to pour into the lives of each and every one of you all, or anytime I'm doing a conference or having a speaking event or putting anything together, for me, that is passion. That is purpose. That is going to be my strength. But if you ask me to do something that is more aligned with compliance, or in the space of finance. Those are things that I have learned how to do, but I wouldn't say that that is going to be my strength. My strength is going to be able to talk about it and to explain it. So I'm hoping that you all take those 10 questions and really reflect on what those answers are. And then after answering those questions, you should have a clearer sense of what truly feels like a strength to you versus what's simply a learned skill. So I'm hoping that you all take this information and you're not just hearing me week after week talking about these things, because we are building on something. But you have to lay that groundwork. You have to be able to go in and pull up what's not necessary as we are getting ready to move forward. Because I say each and every week that life is about a journey. Each and every day we have to show up and be the authentic version of ourselves. And so as we are going through this acronym, these things are going to be pertinent to who we are, and making sure that we are not showing up as the imposter version that for the majority of us, that's how we've lived our lives. So my goal and my hope and my desire is that each and every week when you turn in and listen to the Heart's Hello, that you are tapping into a portion and a part of yourself that is going to align with your core values, which ultimately aligns with your authenticity and who you truly are. And so I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for joining me for another adventure of the Heart's Hello Show, where together we embrace vulnerability, we learn from each other, and we spread love, one heartfelt hello at a time.